me ask you this. Would you know what to do immediately after a car crash? Well, attorney Anthony Tantillo is here from the law offices of William Mattar with helpful information for you. Good morning. Nice to have you here.
Morning, Linda. Thank you for having me.
I would imagine a lot of people, would be kind of thinking, I'm not really sure what to do after a car crash, even a minor crash where you're not injured. But why don't you tell us what people should be mindful of?
Absolutely. The first thing you should do really is call the authorities. You're going to want a report made so that you have everything down on paper and everyone understands what happened.
Right.
The next thing you should do really is seek medical attention. And while this may sound like a bit of a cliche, really what you should do after that is contact William Mattar. There's some very tight deadlines that need to be adhered to. And much like those CSI programs that we like to watch on television, evidence begins to disappear quickly. So one of the most important things that we do is collect that evidence before it disappears. Witness statements, things of that nature.
And Anthony, the thing is, a lot of times in the heat of the moment, you might not think that you're injured and neglect to go and take care of yourself, but then a day or two later, things start to pop up, and if you hadn't addressed them right away, that could make your case more difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. Adrenaline really does some amazing things. But once that wears off, that's when you begin to think that things may be much worse than you originally thought.
Right.
So it's always important to go to your doctor or the local hospital to make sure that nothing really is too seriously wrong.
Anthony, sometimes people say, oh, I don't know if I should call an attorney. I'm a little nervous about taking that step. What do you say to that?
Most of our clients, it's the first time that they've been involved in something like this. And, there's that negative connotation out in the community about, attorneys that deal with this type of thing. But one of the most important things we do is, we talk to those people and we help them through the process. Because, before you know it, they're asking questions about how are they going to continue to work?
Right.
How are they going to continue to provide for their family? Are they going to feel better? Is this going to go away at some point? And we have a whole team in place that helps them get through that process.
Now, what if I'm driving, but I am out of state or out of town, and I have a problem that pops up? Can I still call you in the offices of William Mattar? Absolutely.
We have a team in place, and we're very well equipped to deal with people, especially Western New Yorkers, that may be out of the area and injured while they're either on vacation or for business.
Right. So that's good to know that you can still call that number and get help. Plus, we should say, having Megan Lederhouse here, your website is incredibly helpful and can walk you through the process of what you need to do, especially getting those forms that are so important and timely.
Absolutely. And for those of us that aren't that well versed in the internet, we're only a phone call away, and we're more than glad to help you through that, because at William Mattar PC, we're there to help you.
I think what you said is so important. The majority of people that you help, this is the first time anything like this has happened to them, so you would not be alone when you go ahead and call. Thank you so much for coming here and talking to us about this, because as we say, sometimes those deadlines are very timely to make sure that the paperwork is in. So by all means, we want to thank Anthony Tantillo is here. Go ahead, give a call to the William Mattar Law Offices, 444-4444, or do log on to williammattar.com.